for the side of Bren Esports. We're going to see a pretty low-voiced Goblins and the King, and we will see if this affects the play here. The Mega Minion will take care of this Goblin game that's charging in now.
And
Bridge.
Yeah, just to mention again, tornado bans for both teams. So there's just one spell banned out from this entire King of the Hill.
And the zap will come through. Probably going to get allowed.
Just in time for the cannon card.
So does a pretty good job defensively, but that's a pretty heavy investment if I would have to say to get that out just for defense. Knowing that, they're pretty aggressive
this one will
here.
be a hard one to actually defend against, but he has a perfect hand against it. Only 2 hits from the Giant, and the Horde should be able to take out the Prince.
Oh, now can he defend against this one, the Manong Jhipee?
Just use Zap, but Hunter is not a bad one.
Will die out. So.
Oh, he shoots the second one before he goes down. Nice one.
Okay, so the guards will just be able to soak up the damage.
That was close.
That was close, and Manong Jhipee, he almost took a lot of damage there.
About the same trade, I would say. A little bit better of a situation for Manong Jhipee, as he can still change into the left or the right. He's got the Prince, but the real problem will be that those lots of goblins, the spear goblins and the goblin gang. Here comes the barrel.
Cycling through the bar barrel, and we'll just get a couple of hits here if it's not going to be a counter upon it. We'll just end up in 1, and we will see this Mega Minion charging towards this cannon cart running through. And so this is once again a pretty blind cannon cart that's going to be charging up to this Prince and the Giant that is going to be coming in. The Hunter will once again take care of all these minion hordes, and
this is a great push with the Hunter.
Nothing.
Yeah, with the Hunter against the Goblins, it takes out everything together.
That looks like the closest thing we've seen to GG in these 1v1 matches so far. The Hunter will go on.
4 hits.
That's it. I mean, literally, when you have to summon the miner that late, and knowing that you've already taken more than thousands of damage on that one, and this is looking like a Manong Jhipee type of game, and this guards once again very clutch on the situation on defense against this cannon card. So soon enough, we probably will see Manong Jhipee pull ahead on this one.
This kind of case, the barrel is not really too effective against Manong Jhipee. He doesn't really have too much small units. He wants to push, but the cannon card not being in range anytime soon, that's going to be the biggest problem for Rad. Coming down to clock, 17 seconds left.
And we'll just get that right tower down with that Prince charge that came in, but now putting the pressure on the left side, has all the luxury to do so, and really no significant damage from Rad onto either of the towers, and this Hunter being the MVP of this game will get the win over towards Manong Jhipee for this first game victory.
Rad had the Barbarian Barrel plus another spell, I believe it was maybe a Fireball, which is not too effective against anything. Or even a Poison could have been done against the guard, but he didn't really have the elixir lead at all in this game. Manong Jhipee just having a dominant control with that gigantic push with the Giant Prince.
Just gonna put out the good luck out there. We're gonna give a little bit of love over towards Manong Jhipee as we start this one and see if he can kind of revitalize his team after Rad lost the first one here.
So I wonder what kind of deck he brings. Manong Jhipee looks to bring the same deck as we see the Prince first.
Not gonna have the Giant to start things off, but still will get the charge through towards that Royal Ghost. Does a pretty good job, and now the Lumberjack coming through on the opposing end. Manong Jhipee
with the Prince, so he wants to lead everything with that poison damage.
Look at this though. Just kind of rushing all the way through it. This Rage will now just accelerate this Batarang, but will knock into the tower in time, and not even gonna get damage to the tower because the Dark Prince putting all the distractions out there.
Good placement of the Mega Minion as well, destroying everything with the Magic Archer.
Will be a pretty good use of that 3 elixirs toward that Royal Ghost, getting both the Mega Minion and also the Dark Prince out of there. So we'll see a continual run from Kensumeshi, who currently has the lead, and now it's going to be looking towards to make a better push. Like I said, it is the same, basically the same deck coming from Manong Jhipee with the Dark Prince and the Prince to support this giant unit.
Kensumeshi does have an Inferno Dragon, so it's going to take some time, but as long as he can chop off all the damage, getting Prince distracted by the Battle Ramp all the way into the back.
And the Zap is not going to be the best one on the side of Manong Jhipee, and Kensumeshi is still going to be running for it. This Rage is going to be helping out all these damage are coming through. The Royal Goal is going to get boosted and it's going to be putting damage on, but the US is there to stop both those units, and now going to Dark Prince charging in. Will they be able to stop this one?
Manong Jhipee has a lot of spells, 3 spells, and basically Double Prince, that's about it for his attack. And little poison damage that's going to chip down on help as a helping tool, but in this case it doesn't have a hunter, and it is actually a different deck compared to his first game.
Switch sides here after he gets more of the damage onto the right side, 23-42, and this Prince is going to be rotating in from the right side. And you will see basically die out. This Batarang, once again, not really targeting the tower as the Prince is too close to it.
Yeah, look, Wizard canceling all the laser damage coming out from the Inferno Dragon. The drag from Ice Golem is just enough, and only the poison damage really taken from Genzumeshi, and we only have 23 seconds in this game.
Manong Jhipee has a lot of elixir. Now he's leaking just a little bit, just waiting for his opponent to make the move first. And gonna opt to switch the side as well. Gonna be going for the same push, hoping to get the win here. But gonna see the batter on the opposing side with the Lumberjack. So this is a pretty heavy push. And this Magic Archer is gonna help out just a little bit as well. The Barbarian once again not connecting to the tower very equally in. We will see Magic Archer finish things off. In terms of the Mega.
Ooh, the Giant on the right is pretty strong, but the real charge comes out from the left side. Dark Prince gets charged, but continues to punch. Electro Wizard stopped the Inferno Dragon for a long, long time.
That's going to be 968. This Prince is not going to get a charge. And Lumberjack was a little bit miscalculated there from Genzumeshi and thought that the Prince would go back. This might be a situation where he's too far behind on elixirs, and this Giant will get 1 punches at a time, and 2 punches will be the count altogether. And we all look at this EWIS.
Perfect.
It's going to be still looking through, and this log, I actually do say, was very, very significant.
To keep that damage away from that Royal Ghost, really nicely done by Manong Jhipee, just timing it perfectly.
Huge lead. This is a situation where that 462 looks very, very minuscule in terms of this Giant going to be punching it down with the help of that offensive poison. Will be good enough. One more punch will be eventual, and that will be Genzumeshi going down to Manong Jhipee, keeping his streak alive now, already down to the last man for FAV Gaming.
Wow, what a fast set of games coming out here. Manong Jhipee just having a streak. And final one, I believe we were just left with Donnie. We're going to have a rematch of that 1v1, which Donnie just had a 2-0. On that set number 2, so it's going to be a rematch, and Manong Jhipee with that 3 spell.
From what we've seen from set 2s before, so it's done pretty well. Getting 2 more wins so far, and it's going to go up to Donnie to see what he can do against this very strong Manong Jhipee.
Could be the final round. No tornadoes this time in this entire King of the Hill, so we don't need to worry about the placement of the miner.
Same time, he was came in a little bit late there, even at the wrong placement. Kind of gets us to question just a little bit, but
it's hard to predict once there's tornado banned out.
We'll see. This Royal Ghost going to be charging through it. I'm going to be looking at this Batarang trying to take all the charge here, and this Donnie having a tough time in this first game matchup that we see.
But we have to see the rest of the card. I think against the Prince, as long as he has something like the Tombstone or some set of skeletons, just as the one's elixir cycle, I think that's actually pretty good. Even Bandit, not too bad.
Good prediction.
There it is now.
Yeah, good prediction coming from the Bandit to get rid of this damage that came in. And the Hunter will go down with the Bandit charge. And Bandit charge will probably just come through once again, but the Royal Ghost is going to stop that from play. And we'll just require one more swipe from the Royal Ghost to get this EWIS down.
That's got to come as this one actually, okay, he has to throw down the Batarang as well because it was going to connect to the tower if he didn't. So that's a lot of elixirs actually lost. Not really making the big play from Danny.
Look at the Royal Ghost connecting to that Hunter, but will just die in one shot with all those pellets connecting to the body. And we are going to be looking to this Prince. He's going to get ahead. And this Pekka is here in time. So Pekka, a great natural counter to the Giant, but this Prince is going to be destroying it away.
Yeah, nice zap though. By having the dash into the Christmas, but real push is coming in with the Hunter.
Oh no. This Hunter is unstopped, and it's going to be a situation where the Miner is just going to be tanking things up, and the Hunter's going to get the freeze and damage it. A couple hundred each time he gets that.
Really nice zap coming in right in the middle, destroying all the air units and the Pekka and the tower together. Manong Jhipee making the spell work. Near perfection all the time.
It really is, and this Fireball now going to be a lot of advantage. Going towards Manong Jhipee, just going to be looking for that cycle and doesn't really need units to get forward here.
The Giant to block the dash, that might just do it with the push that can happen from Danny.
This P.E.K.K.A.'s coming in. As long as this P.E.K.K.A. doesn't make it all the way to the tower, this is a situation where Manong Jhipee is going to be pretty confident that he can win this one with a lot of ease. And we're not going to be looking towards this P.E.K.K.A. that does tie out. The Prince is going to be attacked distinctly by the minions along with the Ewith, but will still survive as he just makes a continual push now.
Double Zap plus the Fireball will have a perfect damage onto the tower, I believe.
That's it. Just one more punch and Fireball. Just make sure that he gets it. And the security from Manong Jhipee, after winning out all his 3 games of the King of the Hills, will win out set 3 single-handedly. So after losing set 2, he does bring back his forgiveness from his teammates after losing that one. Just wins it all by himself.
Wow. Well, suddenly we have, with the last few days, last few weekends of Clash Royale League Asia, we have a lot of King of the Hill streaks 3-0.